Hi, I'm Dan Kuperstein, and welcome to this episode of Compliance Minute. Today I'd like to talk about a few common myths that employers often have about Affordable Care Act compliance requirements. Myth number 1, my renewal year starts in July, so I don't have to worry about ACA compliance for those earlier months in 2015. This is not true. Just because your plan year or renewal year starts later in the 2015 calendar year, that doesn't mean that you're not subject to penalties for failing to offer coverage or for providing inadequate coverage for those earlier months in 2015. While the renewal date does not matter for these purposes, the ERISA plan year does matter. If an employer has an ERISA plan year that starts later in 2015, it can delay compliance until the first day of that plan year, but it's not automatic. The employer must still qualify for transition relief under the ACA. In order to qualify for this transition relief, the employer must have maintained a non-calendar year plan year. As of December 27, 2012, the plan year cannot have been modified after that date to begin at a later date, and one of 3 safe harbors must be met. Myth number 2, I can designate all of my employees as part-time and avoid a penalty, even if they work more than 30 hours on average per week. No, this is also not true. The mere designation of an employee as part-time does not mean that the employee is part-time under the ACA. If the employee actually performs hours of service for the employer that are on average 30 or more hours per week or 130 hours per month, then the employee is considered full-time, and failing to offer such an employee coverage or failing to provide them with adequate coverage can result in a penalty. As a technical matter, if all employees work less than 30 hours a week, an employer can avoid pay or play penalties, but this is not possible for most employers. Myth number 3, I have between 50 and 99 employees, and therefore don't have to worry about anything under the ACA for 2015. This is also not true. Employers with between 50 and 99 full-time employees, including full-time equivalents, might be exempt from pay or play penalties in 2015, but it's not automatic. They must still qualify for transition relief. In order to get that transition relief for 2015, employers need to have averaged at least 50 but less than 100 full-time employees, including full-time equivalents, in 2014, cannot have reduced the size of their workforce or overall hours of service of their workforce to satisfy ACA restrictions, unless for legitimate business reasons, and cannot have eliminated or materially downgraded the health coverage that they offer. Additionally, other ACA rules will still apply to such employers, such as the prohibition on waiting periods that exceed 90 days and the requirement to complete information reporting. For more information on this and other topics, please visit our Knowledge Center at corpsyn.com. Thank you.